Good evening, everyone. Phil here on stream live with an unboxing of the Nintendo Switch. It just arrived, okay? Just came in the mail about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago. And I have it. We're going to do a live unboxing both of the Switch as well as Zelda Breath of the Wild, the only game that I purchased for it because it's the only damn game I'm really interested in tonight. Things a little bit differently around here, folks. Starting tonight, my streams are going to change a little bit. So if you're watching this on YouTube, enjoy it while you can, because unless a miracle happens, it looks like I may not be doing YouTube for much longer anymore. If you want full explanation of that, you got to head over to my vlogging channel. I made a big-ass video about it earlier today, all right? But tonight, live streaming the unboxing. I'm actually going to compare this to the Wii U, which I have right there. I kind of want to compare the size and weight and everything to the Wii U. Then I'm going to hook it up live. I'm going to actually have it hooked up live here. And then I'm going to turn it on and get the initial stuff going with it. And we're going to check out the different menus. We're going to check out all that stuff. And I'll probably even put the game and see how quick it takes to boot the game and stuff like that. So there's a lot to do tonight in this stream. This session is this stream is going to be pretty funny, okay? Or pretty fun, I would think. All right? All right, so let's take a look here. Take a look at the unboxing of the Switch. So first of all, thank you, by the way. There's a lot of people who are cheering right now, as you can see. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Here it is. It is surprisingly small. I was not expecting this thing to be this small, honestly. And I knew it was small. I had seen that people had... thank you for subscribing. It's so weird. Oh, what's that? I keep look up here. Oh, what's that? Because I can see it. My screen's right here, and I see it pop up. That's interesting. Yeah, pretty crazy that this is it. I've seen it, I saw it in people's hands, and you're like, oh, it's kind of small. Never does it look like it would even fit in a box like this. Pretty nuts. I don't know if it's, like, really packed in there, crammed in there, or what. We're going to find out as I open it up. But, yeah, you got some Switch artwork there. You got some switch there. Switch there. Nintendo on the top. And on the bottom, you got a bunch of fucking warnings and stuff. Apparently, it comes with straps, which I didn't even know. I guess just like the Wiimote, it comes with straps for the sides of the controller. The thing that, what do you ever fucking call it? I don't even know what it's called. Joy-Con. That's what it's called. I'm reading it. Joy-Con straps. Oh, boy. I can't wait. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead. Fuck. Oh. It's right on top. It was easier than I thought. I thought there would be tape or something. There wasn't. There you go. Then it looks like the side flap opens up. Ta-da! Look at that. Very nice. And, whoa! It's actually got instructions. The instructions on how to set it up are here. On the box. How abnormal is that? That's really abnormal that it would be there, right? That's really like, why would... It says, plug it in, set it up. When attached to the Nintendo Switch console, the Joy-Con controller batteries also charge. And it tells you how to remove. Apparently, there's a tiny button at the top of the Joy-Cons that detaches it, and you can lift them up. Okay. And if you need help, there's customer service available. There you go. For the low price of $9.99 a minute. No, I'm kidding. It's not really that. All right. There we go. So there you have it. That's what it looks like. Oh my god, that thing is small. Are you serious? Holy shit. That is really small. To give you some perspective... It's like a small tablet. It's like a little Galaxy Tab or something, like a really mini Galaxy Tab or some shit. Look at this. Damn. And it weighs like nothing. I think my actual iPhone might actually weigh about the same as the Switch. They're about the same weight, I think. Pretty crazy, huh? All right. So what do we got here? We've got the Joy-Cons. They feel weird. They do, because they have kind of a weight to them. I thought they were going to be like really like paperweight, like super light. They actually have a little bit of weight to them, probably because they're basically controllers. You know, they got clicking thumbsticks on them and all these buttons and everything. So, oh, it doesn't have a D-pad. I didn't even know this. It doesn't have a D-pad. It's 4 buttons instead. I don't know how that's going to work. Hopefully the games, I guess all the games will use the thumbstick then, because good luck doing D-pad motions with 4 buttons. How the hell are you going to play Street Fighter on this thing? Oh, shit. Because one of the titles for it that I'm very interested in getting is Street Fighter, whatever the fuck, Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final edition, where we palette swap Ryu and Ken again for the umpteenth time. And how the fuck am I gonna play it on this? I don't know about this, man. I don't know about this. Anyway, so that's all that. Before we open this up and look at it physically, let's see what's in the bottom of this box here. Okay. Here we go. Here it is. Pull this out. So it looks like a bunch of accessories down there. Sorry, I'll lift this up. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see what they are one by one. So the one furthest to the left, you've got your Nintendo Switch warnings booklet, which probably says epileptic seizures and system. Oh, it says there's probably going to be a required system update. It actually says that right up front. There will probably be a required system update that you'll have to do when you hook up your Switch. Okay, good to know. We've got an HDMI cable. Woohoo. Always good to have an extra HDMI cable. So there you go. We've got the power cable. Woohoo. Wow, very exciting. Another nice big chunky fucking power block like all of them, right? Although it's... No, Sony doesn't do that. That's true. Sony doesn't do those anymore. Sony just has a regular power cord. So it kind of sucks that this thing, once again, Nintendo, with their old technology, is a fucking power block instead of a cord that you can just plug in, right? Alright, what the hell is this? It looks like it's a side for the... Aside for the Switch? What? Oh, wait a minute. I know what this is. Is this the wrist strap? Yeah. Oh, they go to get... Look at that. Okay, we're going to mess with that in a minute. I didn't know what the hell that was at first. I had no clue. Here's another one. So there's two wrist straps that you attach to the Joy-Con controller. There you go. Boy, that confused me. I didn't know what the fuck that was. All right, we've also got... Yes, it is the thing that turns the Joy-Con basically into a regular controller, right? So you put the two Joy-Cons in here, and now it feels like you're holding a normal controller. And quite honestly, this is probably what the vast majority of people playing the Switch are going to do, because you really want to be playing the Switch just having your arms flailing about like this without having something tactile, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure some motion control games will be good for this, but for the most part, you're probably going to want to have a real controller in your hand, so that's what that is. Okay, boy, we're going to have to mess around with all this. I'm nervous. I'm being real honest with everyone. I'm very nervous because I don't have very good luck with these kind of things. I'm so nervous sliding things on and off. I'm just going to snap and stuff. I don't know. We're going to have to see. There's still something in the box. Oh, good God. What is this? Is this the... What is this? Oh. It's the dock, I guess. Yeah. So this is the Switch docking station, I guess? I am so confused right now. What is HDMI? What? Oh, there's a door. AC adapter, USB, and HDMI out. So this is how when you dock it, this is where the HDMI cord goes, and I guess the cord pops out of this hole here or goes up. I don't know. Your AC adapter, USB, I don't know. What would the USB be for? What USB would you plug into this thing? I don't know. There's also two USB ports on the side. Maybe that's for external storage or something? I don't know how much internal storage the Switch has. So maybe you could plug in a thumb drive or something and add memory? I don't know. I did not do a lot of research on this. I'm pretty confused. This is going to be an interesting thing to hook up because it's one of the most weird things I've ever seen in my life. Okay, so that's it. As you can see, box is now empty. All right. Thank you. Wow, people are still cheering. I'm surprised. Thank you, everyone. I don't see anything else in the box. I just want to be sure. It actually says just plug it in and set it up. So maybe once you plug it in and it boots up, it'll tell you how to do it. I have no idea. But you're not going to be able to see me do the initial setup, I guess, because you have to do it before you even plug it into the HDMI dock. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay. All right. So, That's it. I'm put that aside because what I want to do is I want to look at all the hardware now that I actually have it. So first of all, the dock here we already kind of looked at. I'll put that down. All right. Let's look at the Switch itself. Let's take this out of its little plastic case and take a look at it. Very reflective screen, of course. And I believe touch sensitive, right? You have a touch sensitive screen. Ports. On the top, you've got a standard headphone jack. I see that. I think this is where, yep, game card. So this is where you put the game cartridge in. Look at that. See that? Boy, those are going to be small game cards. Well, we're going to see in a second when I unbox Breath of the Wild, actually, how small it actually is. Volume control is on the top here. A little button for volume, up and down. Power button. I'm assuming this is the vent. This is probably where the system cools itself. On the bottom, I believe this is the actual port for when you dock it. I think. Because I'm not sure which way it would go in here. Would it go in this way? I think that's it, like that. See that? I think that's how it docks. Boy, that is wobbly. It moves. Well, it's in there. It's plugged in. I don't think you could plug it in the other way. Nope. It does not go in the other way. You got to do it this way. So I guess that's considered docked when you plug it in like that. Okay. Okay. There you go. Anything else on this thing? No. Okay. Oh, wait. What's this? There's something back here. What is that? See this? What the fuck is that? Is this supposed to open? Oh, shit. It's popping out. What the hell is that? Micro SD. This thing takes micro SD cards. Which does anything use micro SD cards this day and age? I don't know, but this does. Micro SD. I don't know if that's how you expand the memory on it or whatever, but there it is. There's a slot for it. I didn't even know that was on there. And then also, I believe, this would be considered like if you wanted to stand it up on a flat surface. Let's see. Does it work? Yep, see? So it stands up. Okay. That's how it works. All right. So there is the Switch unit itself. Now let's look at these Joy-Con thingies. All right, here's the left Joy-Con. By the way, I had to get the gray. There was, you know, I know there's other colors, blue and red or whatever. Couldn't get it. They were immediately sold out, so I got the gray standard. By the way, I think I'd probably rather just have the gray anyway. You know, kitty colors or whatever. So, the left Joy-Con has a thumbstick, right? And the thumbstick is rubberized and it clicks. So very similar to modern thumbsticks of everything now, right? No weird thing there. It's got a trigger and it's got a bumper. Although I have to be honest here, that bumper is really small. Look how thin that is. A very thin bumper button. So I can already see, again, just playing Street Fighter, oh, you know, trying to do a combo or whatever, it may be difficult to get this thing to work. I don't know. Now, you got your 4 buttons, and this is weird to me. 4 buttons instead of a D-pad. Nintendo always uses a D-pad. So I'm really thrown for a loop here that they didn't do a D-pad. Okay. Everyone in the street chat say, the Nintendo is kiddie, deal with it. That's why they have fancy colors on it. Well, I wanted the manly Switch, so I did the gray one. There you go. So, there you go. 4 buttons here. All right. 4 buttons that are weird to me. So that's the left Joy-Con. I'll put that down. Start putting all these bags, 100 bags in my lap. I'll start putting these down here over here. Here's the right Joy-Con. Now, similar to Nintendo controllers, you've got your 4 buttons, right? And you've got your thumbstick, again, rubberized thumbstick. This one actually has the home button on it. See that? There's a home button. So I'm assuming that's going to be like the start button. Okay. And you got your two buttons. There's also, what is that? Look at this. There's a little D-pad symbol. What the frig is that? I have no idea what that D-pad is, but it's a button. I can push it. I don't know what that does. We're gonna mess around with this and find out, I guess. All right. Now, why don't we before we dock this whole thing into the Switch and into the controller, why don't we mess around with these things, these supposed straps? Because we all know that when I'm playing with this, I'm just gonna toss this across my whole house right into my fucking television, like all those viral videos you've seen, right? So, is this the correct one for this? No, it's not. What the fuck? Dude, this is fucking weird. Okay, I think I know why that D-pad symbol exists. Because there's also a D-pad symbol on the top of this. So I think they're telling you that's supposed to be the front, while the minus is supposed to be the back. There's a minus on the back of this. See that? Plus, minus. So I guess maybe... Nah, this can't be right. That ain't fucking right. It says down. There's down arrows on this. How the fuck does this work? This is backward. That can't be right. So then... This can't be right either. What the fuck? How does this work? Oh, by the way, important to note, there is a sensor. A motion sensor on the bottom of these, too. How the fuck does this work? Well, I just connected them, but I don't know if I did it right. I might have broken it. I think I did it. So you just slide it in. Okay. It's together now. Okay. And, oh, wait a minute. It adds 2 buttons. Oh, shit. It adds 2 more buttons. See? What the fuck are those? There's a locking mechanism as well, apparently. I just locked it. See, there was a little thing I push it up, it locked. If I pull it down, it unlocks. So, now I've locked it. Supposedly now it won't move. Okay. Alright. I don't know what those are. What are those buttons? Let's try the other one. Let's do the Joy-Con, the other Joy-Con. Boy, this is fun and weird at the same fucking time. People in the stream chat seem to be loving it. They're like, more buttons, yes, more buttons. Alright, I guess we're gonna do the same thing, right? Okay. Oh, I think I fucked that up. No, I did it right. No, I did it right because... I know I did it right because the 2 minuses have lined up. So I guess because the 2 minuses lined up, I know I did it correctly. Okay? So, lock it. It's locked. Now I've got my little mini controller. And again, 2 buttons here. That is so weird, man. What the... This is a fucking weirdo monstrosity, man. So, here we go. For some games, I guess this is how you're going to play them with the Nintendo Switch. You're going to have these Joy-Con, you know, put the straps on your wrists, of course. And you play like this. You're going nuts like this. You're clicking your triggers. And you're using the face buttons. And you're clicking these weird side buttons. And you're just fucking going. It looks like you're dancing with 2 fucking maracas or something. What the hell, man? This is weird stuff. I don't know where Nintendo comes up with this stuff, man. So that's one configuration. Alright. By the way, and I'm serious about this. I challenge any parent to buy the Nintendo Switch, okay, to have these things, these very narrow pieces of plastic with the straps on them, and not lose them within like a week of your kids playing with this thing. Those things are going to be under the couch. The cat's going to eat it, shit it out. These things are going to be gone. They're too small. Look how small those things are. Like, even I don't know where I'm going to put them. Where am I going to put them? I have to put them on a floor? Or I don't have like a storage area, you know, to put stuff. This is weird, man. This is very, very weird. So, very bizarre. Very bizarre, in my opinion. Okay, now let's disassemble, and then let's put these Joy-Cons into the controller. So we'll see what the standard controller will look like, and then we'll put the Joy-Cons onto the Switch itself, and that'll constitute the messing around with the Switch, okay? Before we actually boot it up and we do all that, which we're going to do here live. Okay, let's unhook. Shit, did I... Oh, I already unhooked it. Already unhooked it, and I have to push the D-pad cross button. And now what? Oh, fuck. How do I do this? Oh, there we go. Okay, came off. Don't know where to put it. You know what? I don't know. I was going to say maybe you're supposed to just toss them in here or something, but I don't see anywhere for them. Maybe you're supposed to just toss them in the dock, but no, I don't see anywhere where you could stick them. There's no, like, mount or anything in here where you could easily put this somewhere. I don't fuck. What am I supposed to do with this? I don't know. What am I supposed to do with it? I'm putting it over here for now, I guess. I hope I remember it's there. Okay. Take this one off, so I gotta press the minus symbol and get this one off. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's locked. Oh, shit. I pulled it before I unlocked it. Unlocked it now. Okay. Oh, fuck. It's not coming off. Oh, there we go. Oh, my God. But you see how tough that was? And this is what I was criticizing when I first saw this kind of announced. I was like, do you really think it's going to be easy to get on and off, on and off? That was actually tough to get that off. A kid trying to do that? He's going to go, whoa, daddy. Boom. And the thing's going to go flying across the fucking house. You'll never see it again. All right. So now, let's try to get this thing together to see how the normal controller will look. So this has an arrow saying you got to put it in downward. See that at the bottom there? There's an arrow. Now you can see it. Arrows. So, fuck. How the... Wait a minute. Okay, there it is. I had to align it properly, and I heard a snap. So I think I did it correctly. All right. Here's the other one. There it is. This is the completed Nintendo Switch Joy... What is it called? The Joy what? The fuck is it called? The Joy-Con. The Joy-Con controller. It's a square with handles. It's not bad. It actually is nice. It's light. It's very light. I would say it's actually... Wow, it actually is lighter. Slightly lighter than the PS4 controller. It feels sufficiently comfortable. It doesn't feel like... The one thing that's a little out of place, the bottom of the Joy-Cons feel like they're sticking out a little bit. So, I am a little nervous because I have big thumbs too. And I see that the wireless adapter thing for it is right here on the bottom of the right Joy-Con. So, I'm a little nervous that my hand is going to block that. But outside of that, the feel of the controller is pretty good. I like the, the thumbsticks feel good. The buttons are in a good position, I think, to play a game. We're going to find out firsthand, obviously, when I start playing Zelda. Okay. Not bad. I like that. Alright, but now the proof is in the pudding. Now we got to get those Joy-Cons onto the actual Switch itself, because this is what Nintendo's pushing for this thing, right? You must have the Joy-Cons attached to the unit. It must be attached to the freaking unit. That's the big selling point for Nintendo, is to have everything attached to the unit. So let's actually see how it looks once I attach it to the unit, alright? Now, I don't think there's any button or anything I have to really do. Just push the two. See, you still got the minus and the plus at the top of the controller, at the top of the Joy-Cons. I think I have to push those to get those to pop out. So let's see. Fuck. It's not coming out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me try the left-hand side one. What the fuck? Dude. Not working. That must not be it. Oh, wait! There's buttons on the back. There's buttons on the back. Okay. Let me push this button. Ah! Everyone in the stream chat was flipping out and going, don't do it, Phil! You're gonna break your fucking thing! You're breaking it! There's a button on the back. Now I see it. Crisis averted. I didn't break it. Relax, everyone. I didn't break it. Alright, there's a button on the back. There we go. Everyone is freaking out. This is great. Everyone's going, oh, this is great. Everyone's freaking out. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't do any fucking research into this stupid thing. I just bought it. Alright. So, here it is. Here it is. The Switch. Let's go ahead and put the Joy-Cons on it. There we go. Okay. It is large. And what I mean by that is it does not feel natural. Like, I've had the PS Vita before. I've had a regular Game Boy before. I actually had, what was that weird one? Oh, the Neo Geo Pocket I had. This feels really kind of weird. It is really large for a portable device. and it just, I don't know, just to me it feels like too long. You know what I mean? Like naturally when I hold a controller, my hands are pretty close together. Like naturally this feels like it's the proper position for my hands when I play a game. Here with this, my hands are twice as wide apart, so I feel like I gotta spread out my shoulders and shit to play. Look at this, like my it just looks weird, right? It looks cumbersome. It doesn't feel like a natural feeling of at rest with your hands. It feels like you're stretching your hands out or something. So I don't know about this. I'm a little skeptical, to be completely honest here with everyone. I don't know how I feel about this. What else did... Oh, I didn't unbox everything yet. Hold on. So here's the power wire. Not very long, by the way. So that's a little disheartening, because I think to initially do this, I have to plug it in and boot it up. If you saw the instructions on the box, you have to boot it up on here first before you dock it or whatever. I don't know. Could I just dock it and it'll work? I guess we could try that. I could try to dock it with the HDMI cable and see if it just shows up in the video feed first. I guess maybe we'll do that first. I don't know. This is a little weird to me, but all right. So there it is, the Joy-Con. Now, before we actually plug it in and boot it up and do anything with it, I want to do two direct comparisons, all right? So the first comparison that I want to do, I want to get the Wii U, and I want to see, comparison-wise, size-wise, this and this, because keep in mind, a lot of the times it's going to be looking like this, right? Or is it the other way around? No, that's it. That's docked. This compared to the size of the Wii U. Let me go grab my Wii U. It's right here. Okay? And I want to compare it to the size of the Wii U gamepad. All right. Ugh. All right. So here is my incredibly dusty, unused Wii U. There it is. I haven't used it in a million years. I can't even remember the last game I played on Wii U, quite honestly. I have absolutely no idea at all. None. Here it is. People say I have back sweat. What? No, I don't. Back sweat. Disgusting people. I'm kidding. Here it is. Pretty big. It was a weird console because it's so long, right? It's just so, like, unwieldy. It doesn't look like a game console. It looks like it should be like a fucking old school... like a Betamax tape player or something, or an old school you know what this looks like? The Wii U looks like a fucking old-ass CD player for a car. When you install it in the car, you slide it in, it's real deep, you slide it the fuck into your dashboard. That's what the Wii U looks like. It's really just odd, okay? Boy, it's dirty as fuck, too. Here's the Wii U. Here is the Nintendo Switch. Oh! I'm just kidding. Whoa, whoa. Now that is an interesting size comparison right there. Look at that. You can actually put the Wii U, oh wow, you could fit the entire Switch inside of the Wii U. Yeah, with its dock and everything. Look, it fits. It's about the same width when you do it with the dock, right? The Wii U's twice as long. Damn, that Wii U is huge, man. Yeah. That's an interesting comparison, okay? Well, I could throw this out now. I'll never fucking use this stupid thing again. Actually, I take it back because can you do Wii Virtual Console games on here? I don't know. And I have some Wii Virtual Console games on here, and I don't know if you could do them on the Switch or not. I think people are saying you might have to re-buy them completely, which is fucking bullshit in my opinion. So, all right, now we've done that one comparison. Now let's compare the Switch to the giant-ass Wii U gamepad. That I want to see. Because that's what a lot of people were making the comparison. They were like, doesn't the Switch just look like the fucking Wii U gamepad? Let's find out. I have it right here. On the floor. And quite frankly, I'll probably never use this thing again either because I hated it to fucking begin with. Just look at it. Again, it's the same. It feels like the fucking Switch. Because you got your hands so wide apart when you're trying to play games on this stupid thing. It's so poorly designed. Like, no fucking knowledge of what gamers want. Seriously, this is so unwieldy, this thing. And I know, listen, I know a lot of people, you just use their Wiimotes, and a lot of people, they've got the Pro Controller or whatever, and I understand that, but still, this is the base thing it came with, and it's just so silly. It really is. Alright. So here we go. Take this out. Here's the Switch. Here's the Wii U. Width-wise, they're the same. They're actually the same exact width. Look. They're the same width. Obviously, the Switch is way thinner. The Switch is about half the depth here of the Wii U gamepad. And it also looks like the Wii U gamepad had more chunkiness to it on, oops, there we go, on the top and bottom. So height-wise, the Switch is way more narrow, okay? You can actually put it right on top. Look at that. They're about the same. So, the entire console of the Nintendo Switch is the size of just the controller of the Wii U. But Nintendo can't figure out that no one wanted this. You know what I mean? What the hell? Wow, I don't know, man. Seriously. But, that's cool, right? I mean, obviously if you were used to playing the Wii U, right? If you were used to this, then obviously when you go to play this, you're going to feel at home. Because honestly, oh, here's the thing too. Oh man, I got to tell you this. This here is actually heavier. This controller, the Wii U controller alone, is heavier than the entire Nintendo Switch console. So this actually weighs more. So they did improve it. They made it more narrow, right? They made it lighter. They did improve upon the design. It's kind of silly. That's almost the same. Just look at this. It's almost the same fucking thing. It's almost identical. Look, even the button setups are the same. But hey, I don't know. New console. Alright, okay, now it's time to unbox Zelda. So I'll put my Switch over here in the dock where it belongs. Okay, it is docked. Alright. Zelda. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch. Ooh, very small box. I would equate this to roughly the size of the old PSP box. Remember PSP used to come with a disc in a box? That's pretty much... Everyone wants me to lick the cartridge, by the way. Everyone's telling me lick the cartridge. I guess someone licked the cartridge and said it tastes gross. It's a fucking cartridge. Of course it tastes gross. Anyway, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Very small. Like I said, it's about the size of a PSP case, I think. On the back, it says, answer the call. The Shadow of Calamity Ganon rises over the ashes of Hyrule. Craft your survival. Defend the legend. So you can play it on the TV, or you could play it remote play. You know, they're showing the different ways that you could do it. Here you go. Here's the back of it if you want to take a look. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Amiibo compatible. I own one Amiibo. I incidentally own Wolf Link from Twilight Princess Remastered last year. So maybe this Amiibo will actually work with the game. I guess we're going to find out, okay? Alright. Here we go. Well, no instruction booklet. Not a surprise. In 2017, almost no games come with instruction booklets anymore. Some nice art of that Link crawling up a mountainside or cliffside, I guess. And there, yeah, talk about innocuous. Look how small it is. It's like tiny. In the corner is your game. Oh my god. Dude, it's so small. I've held it up to the camera and it's blurry before you can read it. Look, you can't even read the text. What the hell, man? Yeah, you can't even read it. It's so small. It's like microscopic. Holy shit, it is microscopic. I can't read it with my eyes. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Wow, that is really small. Holy shit. Let's take it out. Very, 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 very small. And again, I challenge you. If you're a parent and you buy this console for your kids, to tell me this isn't going to get lost within 5 days. 5 days of owning this console. The bird's gonna eat it. The cat's gonna fucking eat it. The dog's gonna shit on it. You know, you're gonna say, oh, I'm gonna plug this into my Switch. Oops, it flies into Dad's cup of joe. It's like, what the fuck is this, son? This thing is too small, in my opinion. That is really freaking small. I mean, I understand they were going for, oh, we want it to be like the 3DS, like 3DS cartridge. That's half the size of a 3DS cartridge. That is insanely small. Holy shit. And it's $60. I want to emphasize, $60. Full price game. Okay. All right. Now, everyone in the stream chat right now is going crazy, saying I should lick it, lick it, lick it. Everyone, I should lick it. That's what everyone's doing. It's the cool thing to do. I've got to lick it. All right. I'm going to go one step further, ladies and gentlemen, because I always want to deliver. I am not going to go through standard ingestion methods through the mouth. I'm going to shove it up my ass right here live on stream, and we're going to see how this works. Here we go, everyone. Ready? No, I'm not going to shove it up my ass, you sickos. But I want to lick it. All right. If you want me to lick it, fine. I'll fucking lick it. I'll lick it. I'll do it. I'll be stupid. I'll ham it up. I'm going to lick it. This thing better light up right over here, baby. All right. Here we go. Ready? I'm going to lick it. Here we go. Ready? Oh, yeah. Ooh! That is gross. It is super bitter. It is super duper bitter. Not that I would know that any other cartridge wouldn't taste like that. They probably all do. But that is super fucking bitter. Ugh. Ooh. That is nasty. Well, there you have it. I licked it. You fucking animal. People saying the wrong side. I'm not gonna. Are you stupid? I'm not licking that. That'll ruin the game. I'm not. Just lick the metal contacts that in just a moment you're gonna put into an electronic device. That's a good idea. No, I'm not doing that. That is. I'm not destroying the game I just bought and the console I just bought. Okay. Okay. So, there you have it. The unboxing of Zelda Breath of the Wild, nothing else with it. The unboxing of the Nintendo Switch in all of its glory. I hope that you enjoyed the unboxing. Now, I will also be continuing on here, and I'm going to hook it up initially, see how it boots up and everything. I'm going to try to hook it up and get it going with my direct capture and everything, and investigate the menu. I'm going to try the controller configurations. I'm going to do everything here. So, but that is it for just the unboxing. I hope that you enjoyed that unboxing goodness. Told you, it wiggles. Weird. It's weird the way it wiggles, man. Okay? Fair enough? Alright, very good.